Impairments in communication belong to the core features of autism. Findings indicate that around 50% of all persons with autism are functionally nonverbal. Among the children who are speaking, many still have problems with communication. Problems with understanding of abstract words and expressions are common. Persons with autism also have difficulties in understanding how to use language in different situations and with different persons. The majority of persons with autism therefore need some kind of augmentative communication support, permanently or during periods in their life. AAC means augmentative and alternative communication. This is a field where knowledge of different assistive communication technology and methodology is found. In Sweden, as in many other countries, it's common practice to use different visual supports to persons with autism. Experience and research have proved that this works. The support used can be different: own drawings, symbols, or text. Specially designed communication symbols are now easily available through the computer. Photos are better than line drawings for some children. The digital camera now offers great possibilities to get access to personal photos, which allure into communicating. It's, however, important to remember that to develop a language, you need a symbol system. So, in cases when the person with autism has a better level of understanding than ability to express him or herself, it's important to try more elaborate systems and technology. Some persons with autism and severe learning disability may have difficulties to interpret photos and pictures and may need concrete objects as communication support. Both objects, photos and pictures, have the disadvantage that they have to be carried. The great advantage with sign communication is that it is always there. Speech-generating devices are relatively new AAC tools and have not been available to a large number of persons with autism. Preliminary findings are, however, very positive. Different children need different ways or methods to learn how to use their communication tools. It's important to involve persons in the child's close environment in decision-making and the training process. This will increase the chances of a successful functional use of the tools in daily life. John is 7 years old. He has autism and severe learning difficulties. He has an initial understanding of language and communication, but difficulties in expressing himself. During this meeting, the family and the rehabilitation staff set the goal that John should be able to take a more active part during storybook reading. Adequate books and pictures alongside with vocabulary to implement on his speech-generating device were chosen. After some introductory instruction, John's sister Tina was able to program his computer software. Tina is also the person reading the books together with John. Now school staff and the parent are planning intervention at school. Alfred, a former user of sign communication and a speech-generating device, is now speaking but has problems to learn reading and writing. By using the chosen software, Alfred can read and write with pictorial support and speech output feedback. He has now been using the software for 6 months. In the beginning, he needed guidance to find the different pictures in his application, but quite soon he found his way by himself. Alfred likes to write and then to read aloud. He's using his application both at school and at home. He's constantly developing his knowledge of written language.
Ja.
Har ätit pizza.
Ja, pizza var det.
Since there had been some problems at school for new and temporary staff to understand Alfred, a personal communication passport was made. The purpose is to present the person and his communication in an effective and easy way. Ulf works in a similar way as Alfred. Bliss was chosen as a graphic symbol system both for writing and communication, since Bliss was the only system which could match his quite good level of understanding. Primarily he uses Bliss for reading and writing. Soon he will also be able to send email with his Bliss symbol software. In this special school, sign communication is used with many pupils. Most experts consider pictorial supports to be of most benefit for persons with autism. But sign communication does have many advantages. Above all, the signs are always there. Sign communication is visually based and more concrete than spoken language. So, in cases where knowledge of sign communication already is established, it should be used, since it can be of great value also to persons with autism, perhaps best in combination with pictorial support. Some persons with autism may benefit from the PECS method to learn how to use pictures spontaneously for communication. PECS, Picture Exchange Communication System, enhance the interchanging and directing aspects of communication, which are difficult to understand for many persons with autism.
Du vill ha mjukost?
Du vill ha påsen? Varför då kan vi göra detta?
The main part of the research on IT and autism has shown very positive results. What explains the magic around IT and autism? Thomas Schues is a researcher at the Department of Psychology at Gothenburg University. He has written a book on this subject together with Mikael Heimann, professor at Bergen University in Norway.
Ja, vi inom vårt forskarteam och även andra team runt om i världen har ju naturligtvis ställt oss den frågan varför barn med autism eller ungdomar med autism fungerar så väl. Och vi tror
Thomas tells us that findings indicate that the fact that responses from the screen are very fast and concrete is of great importance. It's also easy to attend to the restricted area of the screen, where information is mostly visually based.
Vi ska leka med bollen.
Jag baka bröd.
Jag vill ha yoghurt.
Problems to understand communication and express oneself often leads to great frustration and problem behaviors. It's therefore important for persons with autism to get access to communication support as early as possible in life. Vicious circles have to be broken before they establish, and alternative ways of development and learning have to be found. Early and intensively seems to be the recipe for success for all intervention, which is important to remember when it comes to choice of method. Many of the tools being demonstrated on this video are possible to get subscribed as a personal aid. To get more information about these directions and different communication tools, you can turn to your local handicap aid center or rehabilitation center, the regional AAC center, or the Swedish Institute for Special Needs Education. Welcome.